Three, two, one, go.
Hello, my name is Akonnor. I'm a third year student here at Ashesi University, and I'm going to talk to you about my life story. So, I come from a very humble home where, in the past, going to primary, I used to walk to school about over a kilometer, and most of the time I go to church and I stay with people that come to church with cars and Land Cruisers, and sometimes I ask myself, so why don't I have these things? Why don't I have these luxuries? Why am I more or less in the lower class? But then I know most of you may find yourself in such positions. You may ask yourself, why am I such a failure? But that shouldn't be a deterrent factor, because once I was in that position, I didn't see it as a stumbling block. I didn't see it as a limit. But what I did was, instead of asking myself, why am I in this position, instead of condemning myself, I rather ask myself, so how can I get to this such a position? How can I get to the level where I will look back, where a level where people will look at me and want to be like me? And ever since then, that has been a motivation factor for me. And as a result, every time I go to school, I make sure I learn hard, and I learn every single thing I'm learned. And because of the good grades that I used to get in school, because of that determination, that ambition that I developed, I was able to get a scholarship into senior high school, and even here in Ashesi, where I'm on a 75% scholarship. And that should tell you that there's always a way. I mean, you may find yourself in so many situations that you may think you are the worst person in the world, but trust me, there's someone worse than you. And even if you are the worst person, are you just going to stay there? And one thing you should know is how you define the word failure. Failure is not someone that just falls and just so failure is not someone that falls and gets up. Failure is someone that falls and decides to stay in that position. So once you're in that lower position and you just decide to just stay there, that is what is failure. But once you fall and you decide to get up, that is not failure. So even now that you may find yourself in so many demeaning positions, you may think you are the worst person, but you just have to have a change of mentality, and that is it. Just change your mentality. Think that yes, you can. That's how it starts, by changing your mind. Just think that yes, you can, and yes, you're going to get there. And I'm an example of that. And if I tell you about my ambitions I have right now, you wouldn't believe me. If you look back then, if we go back in time and I tell you those same ambitions, you probably say, nah man, this guy's not going to do it. But here I am, and I'm on the pathway. You just have to change your mind to it, all right? Just have that strong spirit and determination, and trust me, you'll be fine. You do great things. Just keep aiming high and you'll be fine. All right, thank you.